Hey guys, it's Void Concept here. So I wasn't going to make a video on this, but there's just so many big things revealed in this OG blog that I couldn't skip over it. The main thing, which I'm sure all of you have heard of by now, or at least most of you, is this new combat calculation, which I'll zoom in here just so it's easier to see on the video. So this new combat calculation is going to be really simplified, but is going to create loads of problems, I can see. So basically, it takes your highest stat from magic, ranged, attack, or strength, plus your defense level, plus 2 to give your combat level, making the new max 200. So this really perplexes me because I've got 99 magic and range now, and I have 96 defense. That puts me at a new combat level of 197, 3 levels off max. And yet right now, in-game, I'm 129, which is 9 levels below max. That's just a giant split. Now, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to make magic and ranged be able to have the max level as attack and strength, but it's still just a giant change that I'm not sure was really necessary. What I thought could really work, I guess, would be have each one have a set number of... Let's see, how do I explain my idea? Basically, have it so that, like, say every 3 magic levels you get a combat level, or 3 and 3 range, and have it affect equally. So if you get 3 magic and then 3 range, you'll go up 2 combat levels, or same for attack and strength, which I know would be kind of strange to calculate as well, but it makes it so that all stats affect combat level equally, instead of having... Well, I guess they kind of do, but that means that attack and strength, you could have 1 attack and 99 strength, and be the same as somebody with... same level as somebody with 99 range. Or you could have 99 attack and strength, and you would still be the same level as somebody with 1 attack and 99 strength. And they're definitely not the same level. So I'm hoping that they're going to group these into like a melee base, as kind of what they do now. But of course the melee base far outweighs whatever magic and range base does, which is why if you have max magic or max range, but like 80 attack and strength, you're still a melee based character. So yeah, I agree the calculation right now for combat level is really strange. I could pull up what it is exactly, but I think that'll just be unnecessary. It's really weird. You've got a base combat level based on your prayer, summoning, and constitution, or HP, which are now not even included in this combat level. Plus you've got a base magic, a base range, and a base melee, which feeds from attack and strength. And the highest one of those is the other part of your combat level. So you've got your base plus whichever one is highest between magic, range, and attack and strength. And that's your combat level. So again, prayer, summoning, and constitution, HP, are not impacting combat level at all in this new system. I can kind of see why prayer and summoning aren't. I mean, even right now in the wilderness, summoning is like an extra. You don't do it unless you want to fight somebody else with summoning. And it even splits you. It's in the wilderness if you don't have a summoning creature. It's like, for me, I think it would be like 118 plus 11 or something like that. And then constitution levels, I can kind of see why they're taking this away, but still, it is strange to me. they're, I think what they're doing here is they're making all of the you're getting most of your HP from whatever armor you're wearing now, so your constitution level doesn't matter as much anymore. Before it was, or actually I guess now live in game, it affects your your HP level and your combat level, but it affects how much hit points you actually have. So that's why they have it in the current calculation. And from what we can tell right now, the boosts that equipment give don't even care about your HP level. So then the second part of this that I wanted to talk about was the combat experience for fighting creatures levels 30 levels below you, which is now for now will be 50. That's going to change everything because right now, like for Slayer, if you get assigned like Blood Velds and you're what I would be 197 combat, you would get no combat experience, but you would get the same drops and Slayer experience from killing them. That's just super strange. I left off on getting 99 defense and 99 attack and strength as well because I wanted to train Slayer. And I figured that those hours training my attack, strength, and defense would be wasted if I wanted to get 99 Slayer, which I do. So, and of course they're going to be rebalancing all the NPCs, so hopefully they'll raise their combat levels or take them off the list to of being assigned. And then they talk about other stuff in here, which I'm not really going to go into. In PvP, Combat Triangle will be reworked and rebalanced. That's the point of the combat rework, really. And they talk more about threshold, ultimate abilities, all that stuff. Simplifying the code, and I can imagine that trying to look through all the old code, the legacy code, it's just gonna, or it just slows them down with new updates. So redoing everything will help them out a bunch. And then what will happen to the prices of my items? They're basically saying players are panicking right now. There's going to be a lot of changes even within the beta itself. So say claws are absolutely useless now, and everybody's panic selling them in the GE. Well, in the next beta update, they could be like a practical weapon again. And then everybody's going to rebuy their claws, losing a lot in the process, probably. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. Yeah, they definitely don't want to, nerf any weapons or anything like that. Of course, special attack weapons will be kind of useless for a while, maybe in the beta, but they may give them some pretty good stats, so that they have the same DPS as something else. And I don't know. So that's pretty much it. See you guys later.